Now, I've already worked on this code. I did do a little bit of research, and I am in no way a expert when it comes to programming or anything like that. I am a super noob. So basically what we want to do is, first off, we need to create the program. So we do that by typing edit and then the name of the program. And in this case, we'll just call it door because, well, why not? That's something really easy to remember. So what we need to do is first we need to tell it what the password is going to be. So password equals, we'll just go with open for now. That seems like a good idea. Okay, and then what we need to do is if we type in term.clear, open and close bracket, what that does is that clears the screen. It just pretty much clears whatever's on the screen, gives it a brand new, I don't know, empty screen to look at. Then we can print, open bracket, what is the password? Okay, basically what print does is it's basically what it says. It prints what is the password to the screen. So that's what we'll see. Now what we do is we're creating a variable, I think it was called, that is equal to read. So whatever you type on the screen is what's being read. But what we're going to do is we're going to make it show up as the asterisk there. Now we can get onto the actual writing of the program to make it work. So if we go if password, so if I can spell, if the password, and we do 2 equal signs. Now what that means, if you go 1 equal sign, it means like up the top there. If you have a look at the password at the top, password equals open, that gives password the value of open. Now if you do 2 equals, more or less tells it has to be the same as. So if password is the same as guess, then print access granted. Okay, so yeah, if the password's right, it'll print up on the screen saying access granted. Then we go shell.run, open brackets. Now we want red pulse. What that does is it creates a redstone pulse. Oh, I've got to put that in the, helps if I put that in the little inverted commas. Red pulse, comma. Now, which one was the back and which one was up, which one was down? Now let's go with the one at the back, hopefully should be down. So if we go back, there we go, that tells us which side it's from. Now it's asking how many pulses. Now I believe I need 3 pulses to bring it down. And then it's asking for a time between the actual pulses. It's basically in seconds, so I want it to do it every 0.5 seconds. Oops, not 0, not O, I want 0, 0.75. So every 0.75 of a second it'll pulse. Now we tell it to sleep for 10. So what that does is it stops doing everything. Once it's done the shell run, completed that, the 3 pulses, it will stop everything and stay where it is for 10 seconds. Then what we want to do is we want to go shell.run, open bracket, red pulse again. Now what we want is we want to have the up to pulse. So if we go from the bottom, now it's not down, it is the bottom. So you more or less have your top, your bottom, your front, your back, your left and your right. We want that to pulse for 3 again, and we want it to pulse for 0.75 of a second as well. Oh, why do I have 3 there twice? Don't know, but delete that one because that could cause issues. Else. So what that happens is anything before the else will happen as long as password is the same as guess. However, if it isn't, it'll run this instead. It'll just print access denied. Oop. There we go. Then we want it to sleep for 5 seconds and then end. Now, the reasoning we want it to sleep for 5 seconds is because of this line here, os.reboot. Now, basically what that does is as soon as it's run this program and got to the end, it'll reboot. So if we remove this sleep 5, what will happen is access denied will pop up and disappear so quickly you won't actually be able to see it. Now we want people to know that no, you're not getting in there, and not just have the computer reboot. So if we just hit Control and save, now hopefully this should work. So we just exit. Now to run the program, we won't just type in the name of the program, which is door. Okay, as you can see, it's come up with an error. Now, it's telling me that at line 17, an equals is expected. So let's have a look. Edit door. Let's have a look. Line 17. Line 17. Oh, okay. So basically what I've done wrong here is I didn't actually tell it that nothing was happening. So I needed to have the open and close brackets there. So let's just save that and exit and try once more. So door. Right, there we go. What is the password? Now we said it was open. Access granted. Whoa, somebody's traveling time. Okay, so what it seems is I may have gotten the back and bottom around the wrong way. So what I'll do is I'll go in and just have a quick look, edit door, and we'll just change. So we want this one to say bottom, and we want this one to say back. Okay, now let's try once again. Save, exit. Let's see what happens this time. Open, access granted. Now you're gonna work for me? You're not, are ya? Okay, just bear with me and I'll see what I can do and what's going wrong and where. Back shortly. Alright guys, I'm back, and it was a really noob error on my part. Running the blue alloy wire directly underneath these frame motors didn't actually give power to it. So what I've had to do with both of them is make sure that the wire actually plugs into it. Now that was a pretty stupid thing on my part. I don't even know why I didn't even think of that. So let's just test the program again. So we want to run door, and the password is open. There you go. Look at it go. Oh, looks like we've got one wrong. Alright, let's have a look. There you go. That's where you can see what went wrong there. Oh, oh no! Don't close on me. Damn. Alright, let's throw this. So we need this there, and then we can throw the block back. So for some reason I missed one, but that's fine. We've just fixed that. Close that up. Come through here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Door. Open. 1, 2. Okay, so it's obviously getting stuck on something down the bottom here. So what I need to do is I need to have a look and see if I can figure out why. Okay. Okay, something is causing it to get stuck and stop coming down any further. So let's have a look. No, it shouldn't do. Let's just double check. There we go. And come back up. And if this doesn't work, what I might try is adding an extra 1, 2, it should only be 3 pulses. Door open is the password. 1, 2. Nope. Alright. Just wait for this to kickstart back up. 1, 2. Alright. Let's see. Edit a door. Now it's supposed to be pulsing for 3, but it seems to only be pulsing for 2. So let's have a look, see what happens if I do this. Boom. Control, save, control, exit, run a door. Oh, can't spell. 1, 2. Nope. Okay, it's definitely getting stuck on something. So something down here is definitely stopping this from going any further. So let's have a look. Can't see anything. Perhaps it's this. No, it can't be that. Oh, it might be that torch. Alright, let's just block this up. 3. Close you. Get rid of you, you turkey. Let's just pew these out of the way. Oh, don't know what Full Metal's doing, but apparently he's traveling somewhere. Alright, now let's try that again. Change those back to 3. As you can see, it definitely is my first time actually programming something that is more than just a passworded standard door, because that is really simple, but it's all about trial and error. And yeah, there we go. Change those back to 3. Control, save, and exit. Now if we run door, it should now work. Open. 1, 2. Alright, looks like I'm going to be back with you again while I figure out why it doesn't want to go down any further. Alright guys, and I'm back, and I've figured out the issue. Now, I did think it was something that was stopping it, but it would appear that it's just bad coding on my part. Now, if we have a quick look, I've fixed it. You'll notice that I've changed the pulse to 5. Now, I'm honestly not sure why. It might be because I'm using 0.75. Might be pulsing a couple of them too quick, or it might need one pulse to turn it on, and then another one to turn it off. So, but putting it at 5 seems to work to bring it down 3. So we'll just demonstrate that. Oh, just exit this. Exit. We want to run. Oh, not room. Door. Open. There we go, look at that. Now close up. Ready. Any moment now. There we go. Awesome. Now, you'll see that it keeps coming up to the just the operating system, more or less, if that's what you want to call it. Now, we don't really want that to happen every time it reboots, because we're going to have to type in the program name. Now, if somebody comes in, they want to like try and get into my computer, they're not going to be able to do much. They won't know where to go. So if we go edit door, now pretty much directly underneath this password, if we type in os dot where are we? I can't remember it. Os dot pull event. Oh, every don't know where that come from. Event equals os dot pull event raw. So what that will do, that will stop anybody that comes in actually being able to tamper with the code itself, which will make it a bit of a pain to fix up and change the password and whatnot, but that's fine. That's what that'll do. So if we go control, save, and exit, nobody will be able to tamper with it. Now what we want to do is we want to go do CP. Now it's basically the copy function. We want to copy door into startup. Now basically whenever the computer reboots or starts up, it looks for that folder, startup. So by copying door into startup means that the every time the computer turns on or runs or reboots, it'll automatically start the door program. So if I go exit, there we go, just turns it off. Just punch it one straight up to what is the password. Now just to show that the wrong password doesn't work, we'll just type in close, just because it's a good one. Tells us access denied and waits a couple of seconds, and then it'll reboot and straight back to the password. So basically what I'm going to do, if we just open it, open, is I want to put another one here so that anybody that does get in, they get trapped by another one. Now, at a later date, I do want to try and booby trap this room. So if they get the password wrong, 3 times, then the room will fill up with lava or water or something. And yeah, they won't really have a way out unless they decide to break something. But I'm going to fix that with a force field. So that's something to look forward to, if I can manage to do that. Now this room here is going to be where I do all of my experiments, I guess you could say. Tampering with the B&A, testing out the modular force field systems, even creating some weaponry. So that's what this is for. We've got to keep everybody out of here so we don't have somebody coming in tampering with it. Now on this side, there will be the other computer going right here, and that way they have to more or less do the same thing to get back out, because otherwise we're stuck. So there we go. That's a little bit on computer craft. That's pretty much that's really advanced for me, but it's quite a simple program really. But yeah, if you did find this video interesting or learnt something, give it a like, thumbs up, favorite. If you haven't subscribed, do that. Full Metal, as you've seen earlier, was traveling somewhere. Go check out his channel, find out where he's traveling to. The Oz play is both myself and Full Metal building a weapons factory together. So do check that out as well. All the links are down below, as well as annotation at the end. So until next time, guys, take it easy. This guy can be called Bob then. So we've got Billy and Bob.
Did you name?
I may have accidentally...
So we got Billy Bob.
Down. So we've got